text is the gospel lesson from the 17th chapter of Luke. In Jesus' name, amen. Everyone likes praise and recognition. Everyone likes a way to go, a high five when achieving some success. Everyone likes to be thankful for hard work. Whether it's a cake and punch reception for Employee of the Month, or coffee and donuts for expressing appreciation to church volunteers, people like praise and recognition. In today's gospel, Jesus waves a red flag against those craving that praise and recognition. Instead of desiring appreciation for our efforts, servants of the Lord should say, "We are unworthy servants. We have only done what is our duty." Why did Jesus raise the red flag? Well, he knows his apostles. And he knows you and me. He knows the human condition, that sinful pride by nature, that kind of sinful pride that back in the Garden of Eden, tempted Adam and Eve to want to be like God. So Jesus waves a red flag. He wants to keep the sinful egos in check and also destroy our inflated pride. Encourage us to follow him in humility. And why did the apostles need a humility reminder? They needed a reminder because Jesus is calling them to do some very tough service, even frightening service. But if they succeeded, it might be a temptation to be ego-inflated. Earlier in this section of the gospel, Jesus gave lengthy instruction to the 12 on caring for the little ones, meaning the least, the lowly, the tax collectors and the sinners. I mean, those believers who trust in Jesus as their Savior, in contrast to the Pharisees who saw no need to repent. He instructs the 12 to care for these sinners who have died to their own attempts to justify themselves. And he also instructed the 12 not to cause any stumbling block for these little ones. He tells them, you got a job. You're going to be in the forgiveness business, forgiving constantly those who repent. And he said to his disciples, temptations to sin are sure to come, but woe to the one through whom they come. It would be better for him if a millstone were hung around his neck and he were cast into the sea, than that he should cause one of these little ones to sin. Pay attention to yourselves. If your brother sins, rebuke him. If he repents, forgive him. And if he sins against you 7 times in the day and turns to you 7 times saying, I repent, you must forgive him. You can hear the apostles. They almost say in so many words, what you want us to do is tough. Well, give us the power to do it. Increase our faith. The apostles know by themselves they can't do this job. And then preserving those repentant sinners from stumbling again, that's doubly tough. That was a terrible call to service. But Jesus responds with humility. Even though the apostles are terrified and they perceive they need more faith, Jesus says, you got enough. God gives you faith, no matter how you look at it. If you think it's little or great, it's a gift of God, and whatever you're going to face, God's going to give you the faith to. encourage them. He addresses the temptation to which the apostles just might give into whenever time they have success. Just like when they were sent out on the mission and they come back all filled with joy. Boy, the demons even obey us. And Jesus says, don't get puffed up about this. Remember, the big thing that you're rejoicing about is that your names are written in heaven. See, this temptation was why he gave her a humility reminder. Will any of you who has a servant plowing or keeping sheep say to him when he has come in from the field, come in once and recline at table? Will he not rather say to him, prepare something for me, get cleaned up and dressed properly, and serve me while I eat and drink? And afterward you will eat and drink. Does he thank his servant because he did what he was commanded? So you also, when you have done all that you were commanded, say, we are unworthy servants. We have only done what was our duty. Jesus told the 12 they shouldn't feel that they deserve any praise or recognition. They simply were doing what Jesus sent them out to do. Their call, their duty. They were doing what Jesus expected them to do. Indeed, Jesus humbled his apostles. He got rid of that sinful pride to feel that there should be some celebration for their success. No donut and coffee reception between services. No Apostle of the Month award ceremony for the apostle who forgave the most sins. So he reminds them, they are unworthy servants, and they have only done what was their duty. And those kind of words apply to you and me as well. This call to humility is hard for us to accept. It's hard to accept because we have a natural disposition that craves not only attention, we would like some appreciation. And at times, this calling is rather thankless. I don't care if it's a calling for our family, our job, or our church, or the other vocations into which God places us. Often it's just thankless. And we may feel that we should get some appreciation for our success. Our duty, because it's tough. I mean, after all, serving as a godly husband or wife in sickness and in health, serving as a faithful parent when adolescence pushes all of our buttons, serving as an honest employee or employer where the temptation is there to cheat the company or cheat the employee out of time, money, or serving as a patient youth or widow or widower dealing with loneliness and sexual temptation. All of this serving is tough. Furthermore, aside from all the other vocations that God is placing us into, forgiving those who sin against us, just as the Lord exhorts us in the Lord's Prayer, tests our compassion and our love for others. So Jesus encourages us, just as he encouraged the apostles. He says, you have faith, which God has given you. Your faith rests on him, your Savior, who on account of your natural disposition to inflate your pride, to call attention to your vocational successes, took the punishment that you deserved. He did his duty perfectly with humility as the Father's obedient servant. And by his perfect death, life, and his innocent death, Jesus just absorbed into himself the divine punishment might be directed at you for your proud, self-aggrandizing attitude. In your place, Jesus received the punishment that you deserved. Baptized into his death and resurrection, you no longer require recognition based on your success of serving, even in the vocational responsibility God gives you, because you have a declared success. Every one of you, male or female out there, have the success of being called the Son of God. Everything that is Jesus is yours. And you rest on it. And then, he's serving you constantly, feeding you in the Lord's Supper, giving you the strength to go about doing your Christian duty as God's humble servant, loving your neighbor in the various vocations that God gives you. So what if you were selected Mother of the Year, Volunteer of the Month, or Most Productive Employee? Maybe the Employee of the Month parking place is yours. Jesus isn't telling you to shun these demonstrations of appreciation. Jesus' words just instruct us as Christians how we're to accept them with gratitude. Living in Jesus' service for us, we now receive recognition as God's servants who simply do their duty. In Jesus' name.